I'm Nathan Simmons, and the miracle is not that I can speak, it's that any of you would ever listen.
I want to be the meat in an Oscar and Jacob sandwich.
And I'm Dustin Goes to Hollywood, and I am obscene to you, but to myself, I simply am. And this is the Silver Linings Playlist, a podcast that tries to find the silver lining in some of cinema's bleakest endings.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said at your last doctor's visit?
No, that was part of my vows.
Oh, okay.
Can confirm.
Oh, welcome everyone to the Silver Linings Playlist. We are talking today, of course, about the Netflix film from legendary visionary filmmaker Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein, from last year, 2025. I want to ask, how many on-screen versions of this story have you guys seen before?
Oh, gosh.
I mean, have we all seen the De Niro version?
Hell yeah, brother. The Kenneth Branagh. I put that on the schedule last season and then changed my mind.
It goes kind of hard.
It's so melodramatic. It's shot every angle, a canted angle, every line delivery, a scream. Like, I kind of love it. And it's also kind of it's a disaster piece, and I love it.
It's bonkers. The whole third act just goes off the fucking rails.
It does. So when you say, I guess you mean just adaptations of like the core story, right? Like, we're not counting Brides,
Yeah,
we're not counting Monster Squads.
Are we counting Poor Things?
Right.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could throw Poor Things in there. I have not seen the Robert De Niro one, but, I was watching this one. This is the second time I've seen it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, because I've read the novel, I've read it in high school, and I remember loving it.
Yeah.
And I remember watching this the first time being like, this is what I imagine is the closest, like, one-to-one. I mean, obviously there's stuff that's different, but like, this has to be one of the closer adaptations, right?
Yeah.
In some elements, there's a lot of stuff that's changed, and like but I think like thematically kind of similar, but like the way that this movie kind of goes out of its way to be like, Victor is the only aggressor here.
Yeah.
And changes to his backstory and like all this stuff. Like it's weird because it feels like, in my head, the phrase Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein
Should give you a boner?
is the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And in execution, it's kind of a gentleman's six.
I can tell you where that other 4 went, by the way, into a Netflix exec's pockets.
Oh, for sure.
Because that's the problem.
Yeah, it's the Netflix of it all, and it's Del Toro kind of front loading a lot of his interests. Like, Del Toro loves a bad dad story. Him and James Gunn are like the preeminent bad dad auteurs right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just something about the way this is executed that just doesn't fully work for me as an adaptation or as its own film.
Okay.
But there's stuff I love in it that we'll get to.
I gotta tell you, on the second watch, it worked a lot better for me because
Okay.
I knew where it was going. I knew the performances. A lot of things I didn't notice the first time definitely peaked out this time. But Mally, this is your pick. You want to tell us why you chose this version of Frankenstein to be covered today?
Because like all of the things I pick for this show, I recently watched it.
I was going to say this is recent, so that's why.
Yeah.
I remember that it happened.
All right, that's fair enough.
You always ask me that question like I put any thought into my choices. It's like, no, it's just what I've watched lately.
Sure, you got to check in sometimes just to see.
Which there's something kind of nice about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I don't put more obscure 70s D horror movies on the list, Nathan.
You're welcome. No, I think it's really sweet that every once in a while you'll see a movie and you're like, all right, here's an excuse to talk to my friends about it.
Yeah, but like also talk to you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
sure,
for sure.
yeah. JT, what do you think about this?
I enjoyed it only so I've never seen any other rendition of Frankenstein.
Not even the original?
No.
God, get like one piece of culture.
Well, I've probably seen I know I've seen the Universal, but it's been so long ago.
Okay.
Like it's been forever.
Okay.
And honestly, the atmosphere in this one, I just really enjoyed the set designs down to the, like, for example, the coffin like that his mom was buried in.
Yeah.
Everything is like, there's so much detail in everything.
Well, and that's the wild thing, is that it is a lot of practical sets, and then just it's shot digitally and very kind of flatly. It's the Netflix has to be, a certain aspect ratio, a certain fidelity, and it ends up making a lot of this stuff look fake.
Yeah.
Like I could see a version of this movie that has like the visual flair of Crimson Peak, and instead it looks like Wicked to me.
Wow.
It's flat. The lighting is very flat.
When you brought that up, I rewatched it again today, and I remember the scene with the guardian angel coming to life in his dreams.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's metal as fuck. And then I rewatched it again today. I was like, dude, that looks like ass. Like,
No,
this
it
is
looks
not-
like a scene from Death Stranding.
Kind of. Well, the visual effects is the part that don't work for me. The
Mhm.
practical stuff, like you said, Nathan, I would love to see it better lit.
Yeah.
But of course, this follows the Netflix policy of don't give anything a backlight, make sure everything is flat and balanced.
Right.
You know, so if we want to change the color grading, it's not going to be that much of a hassle. And it's just, it suffers from that. Like, as good as this movie is, it could have been so much better with like giving Del Toro free rein. I mean, this is the movie he's wanted to make for forever, basically. And
Yeah.
I'm glad he finally got to do it, even though he had, you know, chains put around his feet to do so. Like, it sucks that this is the version we got, but at the end of the day, it's still Del Toro making a creature feature, and I think it fucking rules.
Hell yeah.
You know?
And I mean, I don't know about you guys. I have nothing bad to say about most of the performances in this.
I have one to pick a bold with, and I think Nathan may have the same exact bold to pick. But we'll get there when we get there. So if you haven't seen the movie, I mean, first of all, it's Frankenstein. You know, it's his story. It's the story that's been told ad nauseum at this point.
It's from his autobiography.
Which I was going to say, like, we can certainly break down the plot of this thing, but at the end of the day, it's Frankenstein. Like, there's a few things that have changed from the novel and from variations.
Forget it, Jake. It's Frankenstein.
And from versions you've seen before, but there's still plenty to discuss.
Wait, is that the James McAvoy, Dana Radcliffe Frankenstein?
Oh,
sure.
fuck me. God. No, this one's got Aaron Taylor Johnson, or not Aaron Taylor Johnson, Aaron Eckhart
Oh, yeah.
as Van Helsing, whatever the fuck that movie was.
I, Frankenstein.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that one.
Ugh, God damn it.
You know which one's great is the Benedict Cumberbatch, Johnny Lee Miller National Theater version.
Oh,
where
yeah?
they on it was a
They swapped roles every night, didn't they?
yes.
That's
so one of them
cool.
would play the monster and one of them would play Frankenstein.
That's
and
awesome.
then in the filmed version, they alternate it during the narrative.
Oh,
so you can
shit.
see snippets of each performance. It's really fucking cool.
I need to see that.
I didn't know there was a filmed version of that.
Yeah. You might be able to, might still be available through the National Theater.
Drop that fucking link, Nathan.
Netflix could learn a fucking thing or two about filming plays
Yeah.
and putting them on their platform, but that's...
What do you mean? The Diana musical was great.
But yeah, this movie, if you haven't seen it, asks the age-old question: What if there was a Frankenstein's monster? Monster, we're not going to fall into that pitfall. We're not doing it.
Oh boy! But as the movie tells us, like 4 times,
Maybe
Victor's the monster.
the monster.
Yeah.
This is like 2 weeks in a row now. We're dealing with this question.
What if man is the real monster?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll deal with that in next week's movie too.
I can't wait for next week's movie. But anyways, let's talk about this one. Let's get into the info dump. So yeah, the year is 2025. The director, as we mentioned, is of course the great Del Toro. I mean,
Did you about to say the late great?
I
I
almost
thought he
did.
was.
I
I was like, what
almost
did I
did.
miss?
I'm like, wait, what?
I almost did.
No.
It's like, man, I gotta get on that internet. I'm late on everything.
I think he was gonna say the Blade 2 director.
I was
Guillermo
gonna
del
say
Toro.
the director behind such great films like Blade 2, Mimic, Crimson Peak, Chronos. He's made some incredible stuff. I mean, he is the creature feature guy of our modern era. The film stars Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz, Felix Kammerer, and David Bradley.
Ugh.
The budget, reportedly, $120 million, and it's Netflix, so who the fuck can know how this thing did financially.
Right.
Currently sits at an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes and was nominated for Best Drama Motion Picture, Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Drama Motion Picture for Oscar Isaac, Best Supporting Role for Jacob Elordi, Best Motion Picture Director for Guillermo, and Best Original Motion Picture Score for Alexandra Desplat, as well as the Golden Lion nominee at the Venice Film Festival. And lastly, it was the winner of the Fan Heart 3 Award for Best Film.
Oh, of course.
What the fuck is that?
And then we're also recording this, the week before the Oscar noms come out?
Yes.
Right?
So we don't know. I would venture probably not many nominations if I had to guess, because of course it is a Netflix movie.
I don't know. know. I mean, I expect maybe some acting nods, some costume nods. I think the costuming in this movie is great.
Costume is fucking insane.
I think if we get anything, it's going to be, the technical awards. I don't think any directing performances. I doubt we get any of that.
God, I am chomping. I want to talk about Mia Goth's performance for like 45 minutes.
Oh, man. I don't know how.
And Oscar Isaac, honestly.
I don't know how Del Toro managed to get a toned down performance from Mia Goth. I was shocked that she's not screaming in this thing.
If this episode is longer than the movie, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be.
I don't think so either. But let's revisit the trailer, which I don't even know if I saw. I just heard Del Toro and Frankenstein. I was like, I'm sold. Say less.
Oh, I'm hard.
Yeah, let's go.
For all of them were deceived, for another monster was made.
It feels like watching the first Hobbit movie, where it's like the high frame rate is just like fucking me up a little bit in some scenes. God, I love Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water.
I remember.
Also, Victor is 100% just dressed like the hunter from Bloodborne in like half of this movie.
Hell yeah.
And I'm not mad about any of it.
No. I'm not saying Del Toro shouldn't make a Bloodborne movie.
Then I saw it. Your name. Victor Frankenstein.
The vibes are perfect.
Immaculate. I mean, that dress where Mia Goth comes in literally dressed like an angel is kind of wild. Like, Del Toro, subtext is for cowards.
And it's like flowing,
Yeah.
even though there's no wind source,
No
which is
wind.
crazy.
I demand a single grace from you.
What if the tagline was "Play God, get shot"?
Play God, find out.
Frank around and find out.
Enrage.
What are you buying?
Yeah, for real.
What are you selling?
Run.
Also worth noting, yes, the creature was originally supposed to be played by Andrew Garfield,
Really? I didn't know that.
who had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
I love that what if, but I gotta tell you guys, this is the most impressed I've ever been with Jacob Elordi. I think he's
Same.
incredible in this movie.
Big same.
He's fucking great.
I was thinking about that on this rewatch. I'm like, man, I know like we just, when this came, when we're recording this, they just dropped like the season 3 teaser or whatever for Euphoria. And I'm like, I could not give half a shit about that.
Right.
100%.
And at the same time, we got the Wuthering Heights,
Oof.
the next little teaser trailer, whatever. And I'm just like, man, I want him to just be a weird little guy in another movie. Like, put him in Dune 3.
Yeah.
Put him in like these weird character roles.
Weird little guy. He's like 8'5".
I know. Weird
He's
big
so
guy.
tall.
Weird big guy.
I feel like he's on that Austin Butler track where it's like people haven't figured out that this is a character actor
Yep.
who looks like a leading man.
Yep.
The red carpet for this movie was so glorious
Mm.
because he just towered over Oscar Isaac. It was so fucking hot.
It's like those photos of Adam Lambert and Cynthia Erivo doing Jesus Christ Superstar, and he's like 7 feet taller than her.
How big is Oscar Isaac? Oh, he's 5'9". Yeah, Jacob Elordi is like what? He's got like 6'5" or something like that.
Yeah, 8'5". That's what I said.
6'5". Yeah, 8'5".
Oh my god, 6'5".
Jacob Elordi feet.
I haven't previously looked this up before.
Did you say licked this up?
Yeah, you did.
Well, he said feet.
Right
and
after I said
started-
feet, you're like,
my mouth started salivating.
Franken feet.
Also, I'm biased to liking this movie because, you throw Mickelson in, I'm sold.
Oh, absolutely.
Sold.
Yeah, we start with Lars Mikkelsen trying to make his way across the Arctic. And do we find out what the mission was? He's just like, we have to reach the North Pole. And I'm like, if there's a sequel where he and his men kill Santa.
I was going to say that's the unstated goal, but I have to back you up just a little bit because the thing we start with is a thing that I find annoying because as far as I could tell, they started doing this with the final season of Stranger Things, but Netflix, you can make all the cute little specifically designed for this movie bumper at the beginning, and I'm still not going to forget that I'm watching a Netflix movie in the middle of it.
No.
It's hard to not tell immediately.
Especially when it looks like a scene transition from Wicked.
Oh,
again.
my God.
Like the little Tesla coils and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, it is 1857 in this movie, and there's this Danish ship stranded in the ice going somewhere into the northern seas. The captain says, yeah, we're going to the North Pole for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, people just did that shit.
Yeah, but just fuck around. Let's see what's up there.
Let's just go to the North Pole. There's no TV.
Just vibes.
Just living in the fucking moment.
Lars Mikkelsen is like, I'm going to fuck a polar bear.
Yeah, I bet he did.
I bet he did.
I just want one time for them to say, like, because it's cool.
Yeah, because it's cool as shit, man. The vibes are perfect.
Yeah.
And then, when you get a bunch of boys out in the middle of nowhere, they're always going to want to investigate an explosion 2 miles away. Like, boys will be boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the ship's stuck in the ice and they hear this explosion out in the distance. So the captain and a few of the men go out there and they come across like this campsite that's in ruins and on fire.
If I hear a loud noise outside my window right now, I'm going outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that shit out.
Oh, not me. I'm closing the blinds and turning the lights off. I'm a coward. So they find a bunch of blood and some sled dogs and the source of it all, which is Dr. Victor Frankenstein looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
Why you won't end up on my leash in the apocalypse.
Yeah, great atmosphere in this movie already. I love the fire with the ice and the snow already. It's fucking giving like Big the Thing vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm super into.
I mean, the silhouette of the monster against the northern lights is fantastic.
They hear like this growl coming from deep way out in the ice. And they're like, fuck that.
Not sure why he makes a lion roar when he's made out of human parts,
hey,
but
man.
I'll fuck with it.
The vibes.
It's
I'm
cool.
telling you, this is a vibes movie.
It is.
That's how I wish I had entered Nathan's wedding.
But they bandage Victor up and bring him back aboard the ship. The beast approaches and turns out it is immune to gunfire because he's like, bring that man to me. And
you can't do it yourself.
I had to. I had to before you did.
Okay.
But the creature makes short work of a lot of the crew, beating them to a fucking pulp.
He punches a man in half.
I like the guy where he mush faces him into like a crate.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's my favorite one that he does.
He throws another guy into a fire.
Yep.
And I love he's like walking through the bullets. You can see like the mist escape from his back. There's some really great details there.
And like the little like burn marks.
And we get sort of a twist on the classic Frankenstein, it's alive, when one of them yells, it's still alive, pull up the ladder.
Yep.
Which I think is a nice little bit.
Yeah, he demands Victor, but the captain shoots him off the ship with this thing called like, what is it called? Like a blunderbuss or something?
Yeah.
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
He gets him with the old quadruple musket.
Motherfucker called in a kill streak.
I know this is a trope in a bunch of movies, but like at what point like do y'all stop running in 1v1ing this thing?
I know.
It just seems too wild.
I think when the guy gets his arm bent in half, like like he just snaps the man's arm off, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
I don't think we can 10v1 this thing.
Yeah.
Let's just do what it says.
Oh yeah, he shoots him off the boat and he asks Victor, hey, what's the deal here? Oscar Isaac starts speaking and I said out loud, oh, it's one of these performances.
Yeah. He is trying his damnedest to hang on to this accent, and it is slipping out of his grasp as the movie goes along.
Well, and I read a review of the film that posits that he becomes more effete as he goes insane. Like the accent becomes more theatrical. And I don't know that that's it. I think it's just Oscar Isaac. Whenever Oscar Isaac has a British accent, you're in for a fun time. And I think he is going for melodrama, but there's moments where he's like, well, my experiments are proceeding perfectly. Like, what are you doing?
Well, again, didn't he say in an interview, like, him and Guillermo del Toro would constantly reference this, like, Mexican soap opera for his performance.
Yeah, he was going for like a telenovela energy.
Yeah.
And then he also said his physicality was inspired by Prince.
Yeah.
The way he walks with his hands folded behind his back was inspired by behind the scenes footage of Prince like pacing before a show,
Hell yeah.
which I think is kind of fantastic.
I buy that.
Yeah.
Again, it's not a perfect movie. I'm having a great time this whole fucking time though.
Yeah. Oh no,
yeah.
this movie's hella entertaining.
It's fun. Yeah. But the captain, shoots the ice below the creature. He falls into the ice. And he brings Victor back to his cabin. He's like, what happened to you? And he's like, oh, have a seat, Portrait. This is going to be a while.
Yeah.
I like the narrative framing device of this movie.
Mhm.
I think it works well. But all I can think about with movies like this, and like I started thinking about like Titanic at the same time because it does the same thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, the movie would be a lot shorter if Victor was just like, look, man, I'm a scientist. I made this creature.
Yeah.
I suck shit. Now he wants to kill me because I won't give him, a fuck doll. I'm just like, if I was the captain, at one point where he's like, well, my father, you see, was kind of a bit of an asshole. I'm like, dude, what? No, hold on. You can come back to this later. What the fuck was up with that thing?
After 10 minutes of, God, my mom was so pretty, don't you think he'd be like, hey, I was asking about the thing that murdered all of my men?
I feel like when he starts his story, the first thought was, is that your fucking mom?
Yeah.
For me to tell my story properly, we have to go all the way back to like the prehistoric age.
It's even funnier when the monster breaks in and it's like, okay, now it's my turn to tell a story. And you just picture the captain being like, all right, let's hear him out. And like sits down.
Yeah.
The first mate's just rolling his eyes. He's like, God damn it. Make another pot of coffee.
Yeah. We're going to be here a while.
But he starts to tell his story of his wealthy childhood, and it basically boils down to his dad sucked shit, but he loved his mom.
Yeah.
And his dad insisted on him becoming a doctor, even going so far as to like punish him if he forgot something about his studies, like striking him in the face.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I mean, I like there's a callback to it later, but like there's no point where like Victor is like scarred up as far as I could tell.
No.
Because like his dad, who we should say played by Charles Dance, who's great.
Incredible. Yeah.
This is the second Frankenstein adaptation he's been in, isn't it?
I think
that
so,
sounds right.
yeah.
Did he play the same role in the other one?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Or am I making that up in my head?
Let me look it up.
But this is also when I realized why Mally picked this movie. And it's because it's another movie where people are constantly chugging milk.
Dude, I did not notice this until the second viewing, and I was like, it's in every scene. This fucker is drinking milk.
Oscar Isaac said he came up with this idea of Victor wanting to constantly be close to his mother by drinking milk,
Ugh.
which I'm just not a fan of.
Hey, I think that works, but at the same time, I'm like, that's a lot of fucking milk, man.
So much milk.
Oh, 1993, Last Action Hero.
I was about to say, were you thinking of Last Action Hero?
I'm always thinking about Last Action Hero.
Girl, same.
What I was going to say is he tells little Oscar Isaac, like, I can't hurt your hands because you need those to work, but I will just beat you in the face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that would have been a good, direction to like have him like a scar or something throughout the movie.
Well, and you feel like it seems like Victor's going to return the favor at one point. He grabs the switch and then he just doesn't do anything with it.
Oh, he's in Dracula Untold. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
No, he was
And
in
Victor
Victor Frankenstein.
Oh shit.
Wow. How about that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he played Baron Frankenstein.
Incredible.
Now, Baron Frankenstein is when Frankenstein can't conceive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
Also, I will have you know, he is also in a movie called Euphoria.
Oh,
so we get
beautiful.
some symmetry happening here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Victor's mother, who was pregnant, dies to what is all but said to be improper medical practices.
Right.
But they are able to save the baby, his younger brother, William, who his dad clearly loves more.
Yes.
And Victor vows to learn how to conquer death. And at this point in the story, the creature bursts out of the ice and makes his way back to the ship.
Yeah.
I did not realize on my first watch, because I honestly wasn't paying that much attention. Honestly, Priscilla had it on and I was just kind of sitting there on my phone vaguely watching. But
Sure.
I did not realize Mia Goth was also playing his mom, which I
Right.
think is brilliant.
It's an interesting choice
Yeah,
for sure.
that's fucking awesome.
I mean, she's in a veil most of the movie, so you can't see her anyway. But
The other interesting choice is to apparently tell her, don't act.
I think Del Toro was like, look, I saw Infinity Pool. Let's bring that back by
Can
about
you
like
cut the bullshit
70%.
by 60%?
God.
But the stuff here JT mentioned earlier, but this ivory coffin, with like a face mask and men carrying the body wearing giant feathers. Like this feels so Del Toro and so indebted to like his sensibilities and also the sensibilities of Bernie Wrightson, the comic book illustrator who Del Toro based a lot of his like concept art off of.
I will say the coffin for the mother, all I can think of is Gundam Wing Endless Waltz.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Wing Zero,
Wing
when
Zero.
it has the wings like covered. That's all I can fucking think about.
That's a great call.
JT just activated like the Winter Soldier over there.
I feel
Oh, no, like I thought the same thing.
He's got to go back to the bathroom.
And it also looks cozy as fuck.
Yeah.
does.
A little bit.
yeah.
like when I say weighted blanket, that's what I mean.
But back in his story, Victor's father also dies, and he and his brother are split up amongst different parts of their family.
And William is always his little brother is always in little fancy boy outfits.
Oh,
From birth to death, he is a little fancy boy, and I love him.
William is dressed up like a druid like most of the movie.
Yeah.
Like he just looks like he's looking to just beat somebody with a cane.
Jesus.
Years later, Victor is giving a presentation at a theater to students and professors.
Professor Ralph Ineson
And Ralph Innocent, yeah, playing the head of the school, which fucking rules.
rules.
Motherfucker just pops up in goddamn everything.
He sure does. But in this crowd is Heinrich, a wealthy manufacturer who's watching as Victor gives his presentation,
Yeah.
which ultimately leads to Victor getting expelled because they're like, this is fucking crazy. You are a crazy person.
And he's like, hey, fuck you. I've created life. Eat my fucking ass. I'm Victor Frankenstein. That's essentially the subtext of this scene.
The fact that no one takes him up on that offer is wild.
Right.
But this presentation's a fucking nightmare because like he has this half corpse thing that like springs to life and is like, and I'm like,
it's the corpse from Hellboy 1 that is like suddenly reanimated.
Put like a hat on it or something.
yeah,
like,
make him smile, man. Give him a little bow tie.
Give him some keep warm muffs.
yeah. Little t-shirt, vest, something. Little necktie.
We're also back in like From Hell territory when we have this shot of Oscar walking through the blood-soaked streets.
Oh, I know.
The butchers are just dissecting animals and the blood's just running down the street. And I'm like, this is cool. This is a good time to be alive.
I know. It's also like what I do like about this whole sequence, though, is that there's applause when he gives this speech about stopping death. And I feel like in any other movie, everyone would be harumphing his whole idea.
Harumph.
Yeah, the peas and carrots. And it takes him going nuts to like have everybody shift from this is bullshit to this is evil.
Yeah.
What you are doing is an affront to Christ.
Like realistically, instead of blood on the streets, given this time period, it would actually be more likely to be shit.
Yeah, probably.
Shit on the streets.
Shitty on the streets. I'm gonna eat up there.
Maybe some blood too.
I definitely don't know if this was the intent or not, but I just kind of assumed if he's doing experiments on corpses and stuff, maybe living on like fucking Butcher Street there, the blood that he has to drain would kind of blend in with
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Where do you think he's getting the milk from?
Huh.
But Heinrich meets him at his house and gives Victor a letter from William saying that he's getting married to Heinrich's niece Elizabeth soon and that they'll be visiting.
Yeah.
And he also says he'll show Victor something amazing the day they arrive. And I'm like, is this dude going to take out his dick? What are you talking about?
He does. He also constantly makes references to Prometheus because we have to, lampshade the modern Prometheus subtitle of the original novel.
Gotta gild that lily. Yeah. But he offers Victor unlimited resources to cure death in exchange for a favor he may ask for in the future. And I'm like, man, if anybody ever offers to do something for you in exchange for a favor, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Do not ask me what this favor is. It's definitely not something crazy.
Okay, I'm glad we're already doing the impression. I gotta ask.
Has Nathan always had that? Again, every episode, you're just pulling this shit out.
I think I did that briefly in the No Time to Die episode.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Hello, James.
I have to ask though, have we reached the point of knowing whether or not Christoph Waltz is a good actor? Because I can't tell.
I don't know.
Can't tell.
I still don't know. Because when I saw, I will say when I saw Inglourious Bastards, I was like, this is the best performance I've seen in a decade.
Yep.
And then when he won the Oscar for Django Unchained, I was like, oh, they're giving it to him for his Inglourious Bastards performance
Yeah.
that he did again.
Yes.
Like, I don't I don't know.
I don't
if
know.
he's good or not.
He's a heavy spice
He
that
sure
you've got to
is.
be real delicate with.
Yes.
He's like cumin.
Yeah.
He's got his place.
I think this movie pulls it off, but he is doing his Christoph Waltz thing of just like, I feel like he hops on his toes as he's walking. You
Oh,
know, he's got like a
he's-
spring in his step.
He is a little ferryman,
Yeah.
and I say that in a loving way.
Uh-huh.
I also love that he goes through Victor's notes, and he's like, these are brilliant, and like the notes are just pages from the Necronomicon. Like, it's fully like red ink, like demon faces.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yep. But William arrives with Elizabeth, and it's clear from the jump that Victor is horny for her.
Well, before that, he introduces Victor to the planks that have like the outlines of the circulatory system.
Oh, right.
He goes, there's a fifth one, a hidden one, the most extraordinary one. And I was like, it's the
male
boobs.
G spot.
It's gonna be the boobs.
Well, and then he turns Christoph Waltz around and like demonstrates on him. I'm like, this is getting real horny real quick.
Yeah.
Oh man, when he turned him around, I was like, oh, this shit about to get good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Elizabeth is introduced, not turning around and just kind of poking at a skull. And every time she's on screen, I thought about that Kenny Powers quote where he's like, I love you, you're a sweet girl and all, but you got clothes like a fucking dickhead.
Oh, God. But yeah, the two of them spar over the nature of his macabre ideas and ideology.
Sure.
And yeah, he's just drinking milk at the fucking dinner table like a fucking asshole. Every damn scene. I can't believe I didn't notice it the first time.
He's like, let me leave my fiance to argue with my creepy brother.
Mm-hmm.
And her whole deal is like, what if Lydia Dietz happened in the 1800s? Like everything like even when she's dying later in the movie, she's like, I was never meant for this world. And I'm just like, if you existed now, you'd wear a tail to the mall. Like you are like, she's like the quirk Chungus mall goth girlfriend. Like I don't understand this version of the character.
She's kind of dressed like Lizzo in that one episode of The Mandalorian. Like she looks like a Star Wars character for some reason.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, but replace Jacob Elordi's monster with Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice.
Oh man.
Better movie.
Maybe.
It's showtime.
Hey, Victor, great fucking tower.
But Heinrich takes Victor to a tower he owns far out in the isolated country for Victor to do his research.
Mhm.
And Victor accepts his agreement, and Victor begins hunting for the perfect future corpses in the shapes of criminals being hung to use for his experiments. This was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
When he's like, the people are being hung and they're in line to be hung, and he's like, I want this one, I want this guy, bring me that dude.
Yeah, give me this one. Yeah.
Can anyone explain why there's a giant hole going through the fucking tower? Like, for no reason.
Because it's phallic in nature.
Yeah.
That's why.
I think do they say it used to be a charnel house?
I
Like
think
they would
so.
dump like innards and stuff down there and it would wash out.
No, it said it was some kind of like filtration system, but it was abandoned before the war. But he said,
I will be honest with you. I thought every time they cut back to William, his hat was bigger. So that was like,
Oh, they're doing a Scary
really
Movie 3 thing?
that was really distracting me.
You thought there was a scary movie in it?
Real talk, Scary Movie 3 is not good. That joke is unbelievable.
That's a very good joke.
for all these plans that Victor is listing out, no one thinks of a guardrail for that giant hole.
Well, it's like Star
know.
Wars role, man. You can't afford to have those.
Brother, there's blood in the streets. They're not fucking worried.
Nor a ladder climbing up to the top that he will use later. I'm just like, man, this is dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz is just like, watch your little toesies around the door.
JT, I gotta tell you, they didn't even think washing their hands was necessary to do surgery until around this time.
Yeah.
Like, they mocked the guy that suggested that, so they don't really give a fuck about workers' comp, I gotta tell you.
Well, you would think bodies would be easier,
Get it out.
easily acceptable compared to everybody dying. Why do you have to wait for someone to be hung?
You want some fresh, man.
I think to your point, though, the creature says later he was born in a charnel house, so I think that's where you're thinking of it. But
Right. That's probably what it is. Yeah.
I think he's saying that both metaphorically and like I'm literally born of pieces of people.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
I was also distracted by there being a hype man at the gallows.
Oh,
which
I
is
like that guy.
That's the job to have.
Oh,
like
hell
the
yeah.
bodies fall down and he's like, yeah.
He's doing a little dance. He's doing like the Joker from Batman 89 dance.
Hell yeah.
I do like the scene, though, of Elizabeth going to a confessional and Victor sneaking in, and he's like pretending to be the priest, but she knows it's him immediately. I thought it was pretty funny because she's just dunking on him.
It's his scampiest behavior in the movie. Yeah.
But yeah, he starts building his lab with William at his side, all while romancing Elizabeth behind his back. And I'm like, you're not only getting cucked by your older brother, but you're also his errand boy. That's a new low, man.
Right. And I don't feel like Victor, I mean, I guess that's the point because she's not into him, but like, I don't feel like they have any chemistry whatsoever.
Well,
like, I don't know if we're meant to feel chemistry or if we're meant to feel like this guy is trying too much.
I'm going to do a quick Google here of Oscar Isaac age and Mia Goth age. Yeah, there's a 14-year difference. I think that might have something to do with it.
I mean, that might have something to do with it, sure.
Yeah, she's making SpongeBob references that are just lost on him.
She also has iPad face.
Yeah, well, there's that, but she's also not Jessica Chastain, because I don't know if you've seen those two together, but they have all the chemistry in the world.
Unbelievable. Yes.
But apparently, I need to piss on French porcelain because Heinrich comments about how it's awesome and that you haven't lived until you've pissed on French porcelain.
Chimes to a man's stream. It's a great line.
I also have to say, I just rewatched RoboCop last night for the Patreon, which we'll talk about later.
Which one?
The first one, buddy.
Okay.
But I'm just now having to deal with two movies back to back where men are having conversations in the bathroom and that, like, one of them's dick is out during half of the time. Like, some real big homoeroticism happening. You know, Frankenstein and RoboCop have a lot of similarities too, I will say.
Wait, it bothered you in those? It doesn't bother you when we do this podcast?
No.
And all our dicks are out.
Oh, my dick's out right now. I gotta let it breathe.
Why do you think me and JT don't turn our cameras on? My dick's out and he's taking a shit.
Yeah. This is I'm still on the toilet, guys.
I also like the big dick move of him asking Victor to flush for him. I thought that was pretty funny. And Victor considers it for a second.
Oh my God, incredible.
Tried that at the AMC the other night. Didn't go well.
Do you guys think having a flayed body on your counter is a nice conversation piece?
It's a good centerpiece for the table, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
There's worse things to put there.
Victor confides in Elizabeth his love for her, but she rebuffs him, like, shuts that shit down right away.
Yeah.
How the fuck is Victor Frankenstein supposed to have a fucking 8-pack in this time? Because he wakes up from a nightmare and he's slipping. He's like you remember that? I was just in a hotel not that long ago, so a Family Guy was on constantly. Do you remember the greased up deaf guy? That's what he looks like here when he runs out of the bathtub.
Yeah. And it's shot like an Austin Powers sequence where they're like tastefully hiding his dick behind a corpse.
Yeah.
But my question is less so why did Oscar Isaac bother having a fucking 8-pack for this one scene, but also how physically would you achieve that in this time?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know why he's got to have cum gutters.
It's Oscar Isaac. I don't think he can help it.
This man's only drinking milk. We never see him eat.
God.
Oh, he has milk and he has flan at one point, and that's about it.
Which I don't know if he eats. I think it's just in front of him.
This man's diet is goopy.
Wait, is that how you get that tight bod? Just a goopy diet?
It is.
That's his diet. Drop the workout routine, homie.
I mean, lifting all these, he's walking a lot. He's lifting all these dead bodies.
He sure is.
Wait, isn't Gwyneth Paltrow's brand called Goop?
It is.
Oh, fuck yeah. She stole that from Victor.
God.
The music here is so whimsical while he's pulling body parts out of the ice. There's that great effect of him pulling the tendons in that one hand so that the fingers are flexing.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible.
Oh, I love this set piece where they go to a battlefield and the bodies are frozen over.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want this body, bring me that body. It's so good.
Give me that horse's dick.
Gotta put that on there. But yeah, he's finally ready to attempt his experiment. He starts dissecting parts from various creatures and corpses.
Yeah.
And one thing Del Toro is no slouch in is art direction. This lab and the makeup on these corpses look fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing looks amazing.
Did you think it was weird that he wears the same ascot from childhood,
Oh.
through the movie? He has that red ascot on the entire film.
I'll be honest, I didn't notice. I was too distracted by the cum gutters. I gotta tell you.
Fair enough.
During an intense thunderstorm, Victor confronts Heinrich about his illness that he spots in the form of syphilis.
Yeah.
Because he notices Heinrich is consuming mercury as a remedy. Ooh.
Yeah.
I choked back a little bit of vomit when I saw that. That's so fucking gnarly.
I do actually think this speech from Waltz is really good, where he's explaining one day I'll start screaming and I'll never stop.
Yeah.
Fucking same, brother.
Hasn't
I
stopped.
feel like
I've already
I started
started.
that leg last year. Yeah. I feel like there's a weird jump here where he's like, oh, but you also have a way to put my consciousness into this thing you built, right? Like at no point was that discussed. He also says the creature is perfect. At no point was Oscar Isaac telling him like, yeah, I've built this thing. It looks perfect. Like actually, you're going to love it. You could fit so many brains inside this bad boy.
Just slaps the chest.
Heinrich reminds Victor that he still has a favor to grant, which is Nathan just mentioned. It's about putting his brain in this thing's body, I think, is the physical version of what he's trying to say.
I think so, yeah.
Which, like, why would you think that would work?
I don't know. But yeah, Victor, of course, declines. He's like, dude, there's so much syphilis in you. You're like 90% syphilis at this point. Everything in you is destroyed. It's not going to work.
And Harlander screams, I will be the eagle that feasts on your liver.
Yep.
Just to drive home the Prometheus thing a little bit more.
More Prometheus stuff. Yep. But yeah, Victor goes up to the roof to get the lightning rods ready, and then in a scuffle, Heinrich falls down this tube that doesn't have guardrails, and just the splattered brain effect when he picks his body up later is really good.
Pretty great.
Syphilis everywhere.
He just got syphilis all over.
But yeah, Victor is undeterred. Like, he spares not a moment to like say rest in peace to this man. He goes right back to his experiments, and it fails.
Yeah.
Or so he thinks, because he passes out in his bed and he wakes up the next morning and Jacob Elordi is standing there, dick out,
God,
ready to go.
We all wish to wake up this way.
Sure.
It's like to call back to the worst movie we've ever done, 365 Days. It's like whenever that the male of that movie is like leaning over the bed and she's got that device on. That's exactly what this framing reminds me of.
This movie's better than that.
Yeah.
I think every movie we've ever done is better than that.
Do you even have to say that? Of course it is.
I don't know why I felt like I had to say that. I just don't compare them. I think the segmented makeup is incredible, by the way. I think he looks unbelievable.
No, this entire scene is great. The visuals, the score, the atmosphere. Like,
I love the score of this movie.
I do too.
Yeah.
My boy Alexander doesn't miss.
I love the little joke of Oscar Isaac opening the blinds and he just like puts his arms out and he's like, can't you feel the sunlight? And then the creature behind him's doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He gets real sick of this creature real fast, though. Like, I couldn't chart when he decides to hate this thing.
Right.
To the point of blowing up the lab.
Nathan, just because you love your children,
Yeah.
not everyone's the same.
That's the thing. Like, it's just very strange. Like, he immediately takes this thing down to the basement and chains it up there and leaves them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
And thankfully, the creature doesn't know it's strong yet, because we see it push a ship, out to sea later on in the movie. But those little chains are holding him tight.
Well, it's like, like a baby like doesn't know their own strength until they finally do. And they're like, oh, okay. And then babies murder people.
I hate to disagree with you, but I could easily beat up any baby.
Easily? I don't know. I've seen some babies that I think could take you. I don't know. We have to see.
Fuck you.
We can schedule that.
All right. Would you rather fight one Jacob Elordi-sized baby or 1,000 baby-sized Jacob Elordis? Which would you rather fight?
No.
Now, let's get into it.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Is this the sequel?
Euphoria season 3 plot leak right here.
I love that he says he was unfulfilled after his experiment was a success. And
Yeah.
he was like, I never really thought about what I would do after this thing was brought to life. I was just short-sighted.
That's how I felt when we started this podcast.
I had to be 10 years this year, baby.
That's not depressing at all.
He's like, I had not considered what comes after creation. And it's so funny that, he was like, I just want to do this. And now the creature's here. And he's like, I don't fucking do a flip. Like, see what, can you do anything?
And you know what? He's the one father throughout all of history that could say the excuse, I got to go out for some milk. I'll be back, and not show up, and you would actually believe it. You'd believe it. But yeah, he starts yelling at this thing, and because it cuts itself with a straight razor trying to mimic him.
And he's like, stupid.
But he even refuses to take the blame. He's like, don't ever touch me.
He says, I didn't do this. You did this.
He sure does. It's like yelling at an infant for not knowing how to do multiplication. It's like, what are you mad about?
I could yell at any infant. I didn't
And you have.
I could yell at or beat up any baby.
Nathan, how many infants do you think you can beat up before you get tired?
Before I get tired?
Yeah,
Yes.
realistically, let's start figuring it out.
Well, what are we talking? Like 1 to 6 months, 6 to 12.
Let's say
You want to go toddlers?
up to a full year.
Okay.
Newborns up to a full year. How many babies do you think you could fight, Nathan, before you would lose?
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought you meant I'm fighting for a full year.
You're punching these babies as hard as you can.
Okay, that's the thing though. I would say it'd be hard to lose.
It'd be hard to lose.
That's why I said get tired.
Well, think about this. You get like, I don't know, 3,000 babies. You're suffocating under the weight of all those babies.
Oh, they're all
okay,
taking me
yeah.
at once.
Yeah,
Then I don't know.
So the number is at least less than 3,000. Let's put it there.
And here's the other thing. I'm saying I could, not that I'd want to. I feel like if
this
I'd
is all hypothetical.
Okay, because I feel like I'd rear my fist back and then be like, oh God, it's a baby. I can't.
Why would you use your fists?
What if? Okay, let's make this more interesting.
All right, Uatu the Watcher over here. What if?
Kick them, you idiot.
3,000 baby Hitlers.
Oh.
Now let's really get into it.
Oh, it's on.
Let me pause the movie so we can really get into this.
It's on like Donkashan. Like if 3,000 baby Hitlers are coming to get me.
Okay, but let's talk about like the environment. So are we out in the field? Like, are we out in the open area?
I feel like open field.
I don't think you guys are giving enough credit to that joke. Hold on.
Not in the spring.
That was an incredible joke. That was so good.
Oh man.
But that would be terrifying if it was in the spring and then the wheat was all grown up and you just see the grass moving like velociraptors.
Oh, I missed some steps.
I know.
When is this?
Nathan and I were having a different discussion.
Well, I was thinking because Nathan, you definitely have allergies, right?
I do have allergies.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
See, we don't want to handicap him in that way, so we can't do it.
I'm allergic to how good of a fighter I am.
How good of a baby fighter.
We can't do an open field in the spring.
Oh, God.
But do I get to pick where we fight?
Walmart parking lot.
Okay, which Walmart?
Oh, yes.
Yes. I mean, it's got to be a super center, but I think they're all super centers at this point.
A lot of them are. There's also neighborhood Walmarts.
Yeah.
No, we need a super center parking lot
Okay.
empty.
Mhm.
Empty.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
So we'll have to shut that shit down.
Yeah, I could do it. 3,000 baby Hitlers at a Walmart Supercenter parking lot? Absolutely, I could do it.
Okay.
That sounds like the worst Fall Out Boy song I've ever heard.
By the way, this whole episode is the title of a Panic at the Disco song.
3,000 baby Hitlers, but at a McDonald's play place.
Oh, you just
Different ball game.
Okay, here's what you do. You shovel a couple hundred down the slide. You don't even have to deal with them at that point.
Right, yeah. Stuff the balls down the other... Not my balls, but
Whoa,
the, the ball pit.
Not what we meant by take 3,000 babies.
Okay, so anyways, Victor, go ahead, Dustin. Dustin's lost.
I was gonna say, guys, because I was gonna bring it up in this episode. I just started watching The Pit today.
Hell
and
yeah.
Nathan's like the ball pit.
The ball pit.
Everything was kind of coalescing at once.
Pit. Show fucking rules.
So
I could win. That's all I'm saying is I would win, and we can continue the episode. Okay, go, Dustin.
So William and Elizabeth arrive at the tower, and Victor tries to hide the creature from them, but Elizabeth hears it and goes to investigate.
He barely tries. He's
I
like,
know.
hey, bro, come upstairs, and leaves the door open, and the monster's down there going like, hey, you guys.
But she goes down there and she admires the creature and has like this sort of motherly instinct to protect it. And she confronts Victor after noticing that the creature has wounds.
I don't know that it's a motherly instinct. There is like an attraction.
Oh, you think it's sexual?
I don't know. It's back and forth.
Oh, no. I think she wants to fuck this giant baby.
I mean, she one of the first things she says is, my throat makes sounds.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Uh-huh.
I love that when Elizabeth asks Victor why it's chained up, Victor goes, it doesn't know any better. And she goes, but you do.
Yeah.
Great call.
Oh, it's great. Now, if he went down there and she had 3,000 babies chained up.
She's like, I could easily beat those things.
They don't know any better.
Why did the babies have a handicap?
He's like making veal down there.
Jesus.
So the creature...
Why are they all chained up? They don't know any better. Neither do I. Starts fucking punting children.
You're damn right they don't know no better.
I think she has an incredible line here where he
They're
says,
gonna learn today.
he says, Victor, the only word he knows is Victor. And she says, maybe it's because that word means everything to him. And I think that's kind of an incredible line
That's
Yeah.
a good line.
that has like a nice emotional through line to the end of the movie.
Yeah. And they start bonding to the point where like the creature starts, having affection for her tenderness and gives her like a little leaf as a present, which I thought was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And he eventually does learn how to say her name. And Victor claims the creature is incapable of learning and feeling pain.
Right.
And that his pain is worse. And this line where he says, "What about my pain? What you have denied me to Elizabeth?" And I'm
Ooh.
like, I didn't expect Victor to become a fucking sexless loser in this movie, but here we are.
Yeah. Frankencell. It also is just, he goes from annoyed to, I'm gonna fucking kill this thing really quickly.
Well, he's like, the girl I like doesn't like me. This creature is fucking stupid according to me and no other measurement of intelligence.
Yeah, I've got an engineer in my basement.
Yeah, dude, I wrote the same thing. I was like, he doesn't look like a fucking engineer.
But he also blames Harlander's death on the creature.
Yep.
Like, he takes William in to see Harlander's body and he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. The creature like punched his head really hard.
The creature gave him syphilis.
If it was me, I would have been like, yeah, the syphilis got really bad and his skull just did that.
But yeah, Victor starts resorting to the same punishment that his dad used on him of like beating this thing.
Yeah.
And it's hard to watch.
It is.
I do like that it's only like half a scene before the creature just is like takes the thing and bends it in half
Yeah.
and just starts screaming his name at him. That shit is haunting.
And again, Elordi is doing some incredible stuff with like micro facial expressions, like little like hints of recognition or understanding, and the physicality of he truly walks like something learning to walk for the first time.
Mhm.
He does this really interesting thing with his hands where he like splays the fingers out, like every once in a while he remembers he has them.
Mhm.
Like I think he's doing some unbelievable physical work in this movie.
Or counterpoint,
Mm.
he just did a lot of acid.
He might have.
And he's like, dude, my fingers are melting.
You know, I saw a bunch of negative reviews of this movie that were like, Doug Jones should have played the creature. And look, I love Doug Jones, but I think Elordi is imbuing this creature with like an inner light that is very different from what Doug Jones would have done with it.
Yeah, I mean, I love Doug Jones too, but we've seen Doug Jones do that. We
Right.
haven't seen Jacob Elordi do something like this, and I think he knocks it out of the fucking park.
And if this were I'm going to be an asshole. If this were a real movie and not a Netflix movie, I think this is a star-making performance.
I
Like,
agree.
not that he's not already kind of a star, but like this is one of those things that like elevates you into the next category of leading men.
It should. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, Victor confides in William that in a fit of rage, the creature killed Henrik, and he shows him his body.
Yeah.
And he tells him, look, you got to take Elizabeth, get the fuck out of here. This creature is too dangerous to be around. And as they leave, Victor begins burning down the lab while the creature's still chained up in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
And he asks the creature, look, just say one word besides Victor so I know that you're intelligent enough to not kill you.
Yeah.
And as he's walking away, he mutters Elizabeth. And Victor's like, oh, I didn't hear that. Gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
And destroys everything, setting this whole thing ablaze. And I love the instant karma because the whole tower is on fire. He walks outside to leave. He starts to have a change of heart, but as he goes back, all that gas spilled up.
Yeah.
When he opens the door, blows him away and blows his leg schmoove off.
It sure does.
Elizabeth and William return just in time to watch this tower burn to the ground.
And at this point, we cut back to the captain who's like, hey, I guess I should go talk to my men because I've been listening to you tell me a story for 12 hours.
And you still haven't gotten to the point though about what the fuck is going on here.
Yeah. So did you kill him or is that him?
I gotta say though, that fucking broken leg effect is great. That shit looks.
Dude, I was just about to say, that shit is fucking wild.
It's really well done.
But yeah, the creature bursts in and he's about to beat this fucking captain to death. And the guy's like, do it. I've already heard about how much of a fucking monster you are. He goes, and then this is where the creature really gets to show how well and educated he is and how good he can speak. And he's like, oh, well, I'll start to tell you my tale now.
Yeah.
And again, I just see the first mate in the background just going, God, fucking God damn. It is so cold. I so want to go home.
My toes fell off yesterday. What the fuck are we doing?
We see from the creature's point of view that after the tower burned down, he managed to escape through a chute that led him out to the sea.
Fun little water slide.
I like that it's like a kind of a oneer that we see him fall into the ocean and everything.
Yeah, can't wait to do this at Epic Universe.
He wakes up on the shore like fucking Sandra Bullock at the end of Gravity. Like it's the exact same shot.
Yeah.
And he walks into the woods. He admires nature. He admires some CGI animals.
Yeah, he communes with a CGI deer.
Immediately gets shot at.
Yeah, he immediately gets shot by humans, which I think is pretty funny. Because you hear one of them go, "Hey, what's that?" Followed by a gunshot.
Blam. He also, look, he doesn't know a whole lot, but like every boy, he knows the importance of a good jacket.
Yeah.
He takes a jacket off a corpse and starts looking styling.
Yeah.
I think some of this stuff in the movie is like the best.
This portion of the movie is the best part of the movie to me.
It's really good.
100%.
I think what other part that's about to come is better, but I do like this a lot.
Well, him in the woods and him with David Bradley.
Oh, all the shit with
Filch.
Yeah.
To me, this third of the film, The Creature's Tale, is the movie that Del Toro is most interested in making.
I
Yep.
agree.
Which, you know, his whole career has been built on humanizing monsters. And it just feels like this is the part of the story that speaks to him the most.
And it's so, like, there's barely a word spoken during this. You
Yeah.
got Jacob Elordi stumbling through the woods. There's these deer, and he's like feeding the deer and eating with them. It's so nice.
The smile he has when he eats a berry for the first time and like experiences tasting something.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. It's me trying a new burrito place.
That's how you hit up a farmer's market, you get those fresh berries for the first time. God
Hell yeah.
damn.
That's the difference in body type between me and Mally. He's going to a farmer's market. I'm scarfing down a burrito.
Brother, I had Chipotle like a day and a half ago. It's fine.
And then apparently this deer had syphilis because his brain also explodes. And these humans come out of the woods and shoot at the creature, and he takes refuge in a barn in a lone house in the woods, hiding from the owners. And we see like over the years that it does some nice gestures for the family. Like it helps build them a fence while they're sleeping at night. And they're like, who could have done this? And they keep saying, oh, it's the spirit of the forest that's helped us.
Yeah.
Brings them all the firewood.
Yeah.
And in return, they leave him out some food and everything. It's a really nice relationship that they grow here. Like not fully developed, but it's pretty nice.
For the fact that like the dad and his buddies just tried to murder him.
I know.
I know.
I love the detail of, so David Bradley is teaching his granddaughter language, and he's got these little flashcards, which I don't know how he knows what's on them, but okay.
I know.
He's a blind man, but he also, every time he shows her one and she reads what's on it, he turns it around so that, because he knows the creature is watching through a knothole.
Yep.
And I think that's really lovely. That's a great detail.
Because like at first you're just like, oh, he shows it to her, then turns it around so she can't see it. And
Yeah.
then she has to repeat it. So it's kind of like a
That's
memory,
what I thought it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
memory retention thing. But
Yeah.
then like when the camera cuts to the other angle, you're like, oh, he's also showing them to him.
Yeah, he's
Right.
teaching the creature how to read and what words are and everything. And David Bradley is fucking great in this.
He's always so good.
If he looks familiar to you and you don't know his name, to me, the thing I know him from the most is he's Arthur Webley from Hot Fuzz,
Hell
the
yeah.
guy
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
got the old bomb in his shed that you can't understand a fucking word he says because he sounds like Boomhauer.
Most people probably know him from
From
Harry
Harry
Potter,
Potter,
and Game
of course.
Thrones.
Yeah.
And Broadchurch.
Yeah.
He's so good on Broadchurch. Holy shit.
Dude, my wife just finished Broadchurch.
His wife.
And yeah, his stuff in that first season's fucking insane.
It's heartbreaking. Yeah.
But I love that the family just keeps this old blind man out in the barn. Like, that shit's so fucking funny to me.
Well, like none of them ever go to check where the millstone, like to see if like there's a guy living there for months. And thankfully he hangs out long enough to help save them from a coordinated wolf army.
Yeah, the wolves from the volume show up and
Yeah.
kill a lot of their livestock. And the creature learns, as he says, that violence is inevitable, be it the wolves eating the sheep or the hunter killing the wolves. Yeah, these CGI animals, I mean, obviously, it's probably better to have them because then you don't have to worry about, like, people getting hurt, but I think they look bad.
Some of it, I mean, like, yeah, the CGI wolves that he's fighting, but some of them look, yeah, like you couldn't get sheep. You couldn't get a mouse, a rat.
All the rats were fucking retired off all the money from Nosferatu.
Yeah.
They didn't want to work.
I think the wolves look terrible.
Yeah, the wolves are like Twilight level bad.
It's
like,
real bad.
I do love this shot of the creature sitting on the roof of the house, holding a flower, sitting at the sunset, a mouse on his shoulder.
It's so that's the life we all want.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
This is the stuff of the movie I like the most, is this whole section.
Me too.
But then he says, because he's narrating a story, he says, this is the way of the world. It would hunt you and kill you just for being who you are. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, is everyone getting it?
Yeah. Well, Del Toro's always been interested in like these kind of outsider stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is like what the Hellboy movies are built around too,
Yeah.
which I love.
The Shape of Water is built around that a little bit.
The Shape of Water, absolutely. Mimic, if you're a big cockroach, someone's going to try to kill you.
I just saw that movie for the first time last year. That movie is fucking crazy.
It's wild.
It's so wild.
Blade 2.
I love Blade 2. So that's my favorite of the trilogy.
So fucking good.
What if the creature had said, motherfuckers always try to ice skate uphill in this movie? Like as a callback?
I would have lost my fucking mind.
And I do love, there's a moment where he thinks, he's considering introducing himself to the family. And he says, I had formed in my mind many ways I would present myself to the old man. And that's where I expected an unzipping sound effect.
Yep, yeah. But yeah, the family leaves for one of these winters, and the old man refuses and stays behind. And the creature decides to introduce himself to him, and they become good friends. He learns to read and speak more eloquently thanks to this old man's kindness. And he also tries to bestow the idea of forgiveness onto the creature.
Yeah.
But the creature's grown so much that it can't remember why it was so upset in the first place when it first came here.
And did you notice, like, as he like becomes more educated, I love this like repeated notion of him getting patted on the head as like a show of kindness and that he's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
And in this sequence, the creature starts moving like a dancer. Like he lowers himself from the rafters really gracefully. There's a bit where he's on the floor reading and the old man asks for another book and he sort of pivots on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the physicality is just incredible here.
He's doing some good shit in this movie, man.
Yeah. And there's also a really cool line here where he asks about his past, and the creature says, I have memories of different pieces of different men.
Yeah.
And that could be read as, I remember being surrounded by bodies, or I have the memories of all these people I'm built out of.
That's what I think it's more, but I think it could be used both ways.
This is the best part of the movie, like
Yep.
hands down.
Yep. But the creature decides to return to the wreckage of the tower in search for clues about its past.
Mm-hmm.
And it finds evidence that it was just purely an experiment, along with a photo of Elizabeth.
Right. And like, this movie begs the question, what do you do if you find proof that God hates you?
Oh,
Like, the creature's reaction is unbelievable. Like he's just like, what do I do now?
I mean, isn't that the story of Prometheus, the Ridley Scott movie?
100%. Yes.
But yeah, he returns back to the barn and finds the wolves have come back and they've killed this old man while he was away. And it beats these wolves to death. It even skins one of them in the process. Ugh.
He debones one of them like a chicken wing. He
Ugh.
throws another one into a fireplace.
God.
I'm hungry.
And 3 of them escape at the end, representing the Jaded 3.
But the creature tells the old man in his dying words that it's true nature, that it's an amalgamation of corpses and that it's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And the old man denounces that idea and calls him a good man and a friend before dying.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, he dies at exactly the wrong moment,
Right.
because then the family returns, sees this old man dead in this creature's arms, and they start shooting the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
He rips this one guy's jaw off like Hatchet.
He sure does. There's an incredible little visual effect here of, first of all, the practical effect of the bullet hole in his throat, like gurgling.
Yeah.
And then they've added like his breath in the snow coming out through the hole in the throat. It's such a
Mhm.
great detail that is just like, this is like a pathetic end for this creature if he dies here.
Yeah, he gets shot a couple times. He stumbles out into the snow, and the family, they hunt him down and shoot him theoretically dead. Like, I
Mhm.
think it's implied that he literally dies here.
And then wakes back up.
Yeah, he eventually rises from the dead a second time, and this time he's just filled with fucking rage.
Yeah.
That Victor had denied him the one thing every man is guaranteed, which is death.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts making his way to where Victor now resides, because we forgot to mention that William was bringing Victor this letter that he was getting accepted into like this school or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And Victor never opened it, but it has his name and address on it. So he starts hunting him down.
Victor has a nightmare of like a fire in his room where the angel of death is appearing to him. But before he realized it was a nightmare, I thought the creature was just aura farming. Like I thought he lit a fire. Victor was going to wake up and he's like, I'm home.
Yeah, we see this angel a couple of times that it's like a nightmare he keeps having, like after his mom dies.
Yeah.
I don't, this stuff I don't really care for.
Again, he did the Angel of Death with a very similar design better in Hellboy 2, and that was a practical effect played by Doug Jones.
Hey.
But yeah, Victor, now sporting a sweet metallic prosthetic leg, is being cared for by his brother.
Who's dressed like David Bowie in The Labyrinth.
And he's preparing for his wedding. And Victor tries apologizing to Elizabeth as she's getting ready and wishes her and William the best, but she can see through his meager attempt at making himself feel better.
Yes.
And slaps him in the mouth.
Sure does.
So he heads back to his room, and the creature confronts Victor and asks him to make the creature a companion for him, since he has no place in this world, and that he is lonely and immortal. The worst combo.
Right. Victor basically says, I can't afford to keep you no more.
Go on, get. Yeah, Victor refuses. He's like, no, because if I do that, you guys are going to fucking have babies that can't die either.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with that?
Like, and then that means Victor knows that the creature is just full of dead cum.
Full of cum.
Like, that works.
Hell yeah.
I love this because, after he says, I'm not building you a wife, the creature starts tossing Victor around like a fucking rag doll.
He does, yeah.
It's so fucking funny. Like, every time he's like, oh, do you want to make me one now? And Victor's like, no. And he throws him into another cabinet. This shit's so fucking funny.
He's like, I can do this all day as long as you got enough cabinets.
Elizabeth burst in at the sound of the commotion, looking stunning in her wedding dress.
Yeah.
And Victor attempts to shoot the creature, but ends up shooting Elizabeth fatally.
Yeah.
The rest of the wedding party comes in trying to subdue the creature, but they can't. And William is killed in the process because the creature just throws him into a wall.
And William basically is just like, yeah, Victor, you fucking suck. You're the monster. I'm dying. Like, he has enough time to make a speech. It's a weird change from the book because, again, in the novel, like on Victor's wedding day to Elizabeth, the creature comes in and strangles her to death in her sleep because he wouldn't build a bride.
Yep.
And it's just, the movie is very dead set on the creature being as blameless as possible.
I don't know. I think it's a fun interpretation. I mean, I do like the novel version where he's kind of a dick to Victor the whole time.
Yeah.
Which I like the switching of the two roles. I think that's pretty cool because, I mean, as you said, Del Toro loves humanizing the monsters and the creatures in his movies. So I like this version of it. But yeah, 2 weeks in a row. Are we the baddies?
Yeah.
Yeah, the creature carrying Elizabeth out to the cold while like all the flowers around the wedding party falls down is pretty great.
I think part of it is I'm sad that we didn't get the most metal line in the novel, which is when the creature tells Victor, when Victor refuses to make a bride, he says, if you comply with my conditions, I will leave them and you at peace. But if you refuse, I will glut the maw of death until it be satiated with the blood of your remaining friends, which is hard as hell.
Good.
That's what I tell the AMC guy at the concession stand when he tells me they only have nacho cheese and no salsa for the nachos.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm a Stubbs member.
I prefer the other version where he's like, will you build me a wife? And Victor goes, no, and he goes, please.
Also saw someone note that I thought was interesting before we get too far away. The creature, as it learns to really speak, takes on David Bradley's sort of Rochester accent, which I think is a really great detail.
But the creature takes Elizabeth to Pride Rock, which is conveniently in this cave nearby.
It is. I wrote that down too.
And yeah, Victor follows them and confronts the creature, but Elizabeth's dead. And man, the creature breaking Victor's fucking nose just with his thumb and pointing finger.
It's wild.
The blood spurting out and everything. Ugh.
It's wild, and it's also Did anybody else get annoyed here? Because
I thought you were gonna say get hard.
get hard here. He tortures Victor, and then he's like, I want you to give me the one thing I can't have, which is death. I want you to kill me. And so Victor shoots him, and he's like, I'm gonna run. And then he's like, you chased me across the world. And I was like, you asked him to kill you.
Well, he asked for death, and when he realized he couldn't get death, he's like, all right, well, then I would like a wife, please. And Victor's like, no, I'm not giving you that either. And that's when he's like, all right, I'm going to make you suffer.
But here he says, I will make you suffer until you agree to kill me.
Oh, I thought it was until you agree to what I want, which is a bride.
No, because like Victor finally chases him down, and he's like, oh, dynamite, I'll try this.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, he's been trying to kill you.
I
Like,
mean, he's just making it entertaining for him.
I guess.
But yeah, he says, we don't have that hard line from the novel, but we do have one right here, which I like, which is, you may be the creator, but from this day forward, I will be your master.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, I just heard a ting from my chastity belt. Holy shit.
Oh, my cage just burst open.
Coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine.
I'm doing just fine. So Victor follows him to the Arctic. He goes into a shop. He gets ammunition, dynamite, and 6 cans of condensed milk because this guy is a real freak.
Yeah.
See, this is the part that I was kind of upset. I mean, I know we're like over 2 hours at this point, but the part in the novel I like the most is, him hunting him like across the world.
Yeah.
And like he's almost there. Sometimes the creature shows up and you see his yellow eyes in the night. Like, I thought that shit was some of the coolest shit.
It is.
But we kind of yada over that stuff.
We do.
So yeah, the creature flees and Victor stumbles behind him, starts chasing him endlessly. Yeah, he gets up to the Arctic and he gets a bunch of sled dogs and some ammo and some dynamite.
The creature goes up like Jessica Biel in Next.
Jesus Christ.
And like it cuts back to him and he's standing there like Marvin the Martian at the end of a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Mhm.
So good.
Oh, that shot of him, just the silhouette of him on the horizon when Victor sees him is so good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And then he sets up a tent. The creature tries to enter the tent. He shoots him. And the creature just drags him out like fucking Jason Voorhees.
He does. Yeah.
Fucking stabs him, breaks his arm, breaks his other leg. And this is some of the coolest shit that I thought I had a memory of it being in the novel, but it's not as far as I can tell. Where Victor's got this dynamite and he's like, oh, this is what you think is going to unmake me. Okay, well, let's play a game. I'm going to light this dynamite. If it blows me up, great.
You run.
God, he lights the dynamite. Yeah, he just leans down and tells Oscar Isaac to run. This man that has 2 broken legs.
I know.
This shit is fucking crazy.
It throws him across.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. The wire work with fucking Oscar Isaac in this movie between the cabinets and this shit.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Motherfucker's just getting thrown around.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing around like 3,000 babies in a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, the monster's just standing there just like, I lived, bitch.
I do like the almost Terminator-esque shot where he after the dynamite explodes and he's got his bony fleshy hand that starts
Yeah.
to reconstitute itself.
Yeah.
Shit's so fucking hard.
Good shit.
Where he doesn't have eyelids for a while
Uh-huh.
on that one eye. That shit's wild.
And this brings us back up to the present. This is so good, man. I love this part of the movie too. It's so rad.
Yeah.
And at this point, Victor apologizes to the creature, even calling him son.
Yeah. The captain's still just watching.
Yeah.
The first mate's dozed off at this point.
Oh, yeah. No, he froze to death in the corner.
The ultimate cuck chair experience.
But the creature does forgive him before Victor succumbs to his wounds and dies. Some real poetic shit here, man.
It is, but it also feels like Victor's like, yeah, life is for the live. Victor basically live, laugh, loves this monster that he's created.
He sure does.
And the monster should be like, nah, man, people shoot me literally everywhere I go.
You ever been shot in the dick a bunch of times, Victor? It sucks. Even if I can heal immediately.
I'm a freak. You built me as a freak. I can only get a job beating up babies in a Walmart parking lot. And then the captain's like, let the creature leave. And I want him to be like, this is awkward. Sorry about your friends.
I think this is Oscar Isaac's best acting in that movie, but I think
is.
it's because he's literally dying and he can't be overly theatrical.
I say, I seem to be dying.
He's got the competition for the most British man in the movie.
He does.
But Mally, this is your movie. Do you want to tell us what happens here at the end?
Fucking Victor, fucks off to death and whatnot.
Fucks off to death.
That's how I hope I go.
I've never heard it put that way, but I like it.
Yeah, and some of the crewmen or seamen, if you will.
Yeah, I will.
I know. try to attack the creature, but the captain's like, no, like he's free to go. They let him off the ship, then he does them a solid by making them unsolid and pushing them out to the water. This is a great description of this ending.
Yeah, it was beautifully put, man.
The captain decides, fuck our orders.
Yeah.
We're going home.
We'll get Santa another day.
We're definitely going to get court-martialed, but we're going to go home. And then, Victor stumbles out onto the ice and, feels the sun on his skin.
Yeah.
As his father once told him to do.
Nice. And yeah, his fate's kind of unknown.
And then 3,000 children come over the horizon. The screen cuts to black, says, the monster will return in Avengers Doomsday.
It's like the end of that teaser for the next Kung Pao movie. That's just a bunch of babies coming over the hill.
Oh, my God, yeah.
That sounds like Jet Li's Frankenstein.
Oh, my God.
Frankenstein.
Thousands of doves.
I wonder how well this movie will pair with that Maggie Gyllenhaal Bride of Frankenstein movie we're about to get. Like,
I am so fascinated by that movie.
I can not wait.
Obviously, the tones are vastly different, but I do wonder if they'd be a good double feature,
It just looks like it's like, what if Frankenstein's monster and his bride were also Bonnie and Clyde?
Yep.
And I'm kind of into it.
Well, it also looks like Bride of Frankenstein Folie à Deux.
Yeah.
That's what that trailer looks like.
Yeah.
Dude, they shot that movie, I want to say, in like
A while ago, right?
like it's been like 2 or 3 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm psyched for that.
But that is Frankenstein, the 2025 version.
Yeah.
Are there any notes that you boys had that we didn't get to?
I wanted to know if you get.
So hard.
What?
Never mind.
Okay.
I was so curious because the creature pushes the boat out to sea, and there were two things that occurred to me. One, the ladder falls down, and if I'm one of those guys on the boat, I'm like, we live here now. Two, there's also the reveal, like when you see the wide, I laughed out loud because they hit the only ice sheet for fucking miles.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
They had so much ocean.
If I was one of those crew members and I saw this creature was able to push us out to sea again, I would be like, he could have done that the whole time.
The whole time.
We were here for like 17 hours listening to this fucking story.
Well, again, it's driving home Prometheus in a different way. Those guys also could only fucking go straight, apparently.
Right.
Like, guys, if we're cool with him, can he just come with us?
Yeah, can he be the captain now? Look at him.
I will protect Santa Claus at all costs.
Oh my God, wait, what if the monster just becomes Santa?
What if Victor Frankenstein is the monster?
What if the Frankenstein is the friends we made along the way? Let's get over to prop.
Can I get chicken wings delivered?
So Prop Cop is where we're going to look at all the different props in the movie Frankenstein from 2025, and we're each going to take one for ourselves. Mally, you get first picks because this is your movie.
Hell yeah.
What prop do you want most?
Well, as I said in my hint last week, my wife did get me a custom robe made.
His
just
wife.
like Oscar Isaac's, the green one with the red on the inside.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to, polish it off, go ahead and take the rest of Victor's wardrobe.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, the man's got some fits.
Good fits.
Yeah. Nathan?
In the early part of the movie, when we see William as a toddler, he's got this little Lord Fauntleroy's kind of outfit going on, this little blue silk outfit with a cowboy hat, and I can't imagine looking any fucking sharper. So,
Oh my God, damn. Nathan, come to LA, me and you in our fits out in West Hollywood. We gonna
Oh my God.
clean up, son.
we could clean up as two happily married men.
Yeah. Oh, straight married men do well in West Hollywood.
When you say clean up, you mean go to every burrito place.
100%.
No, he means go to every McDonald's parking lot or whatever we said it was. I can't remember.
McDonald's parking lot.
Whatever.
Now, I don't know if I'm ready to fight the kind of babies that are at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's
Those linebackers in training, you're not ready for that?
A bunch of Braxtons and Braylons.
oh my God.
I want this little anatomical toy that Victor plays with as a kid where he has to like put all the little organs in their proper place. It's rudimentary operation.
Yeah.
I'm into this little toy.
I like that he puts a little tummy in there. He's like, now it's pregnant like mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird that he says that.
JT, what are you looking for?
In the tower, there is a giant Medusa.
Oh, yeah,
Hell
like
yeah.
the little plate behind it. Yeah.
That'll look good in your bathroom.
Mhm.
Right?
The Blu-ray cover for Possession.
Yep. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, there's lots of extras in this movie, boys. It would be fun if we were in this movie, if our agents, tipped us off that there was some casting going on for a new Del Toro movie. Maybe it could have happened. But who should we play in this movie as a bit part?
Betty, he's alive, Betty. He's still alive, Betty.
We got to do this movie.
That's the captain after they thought they killed the creature and he fell into the ice.
He's still alive, Betty. He's still alive.
We've got to do something with that movie.
We'll do a commentary.
We got to do a Patreon episode on Kung Pao.
Yeah. So who should we play in the movie, theoretically? Nathan, who do you want to be?
Oh, I want to be the gallows hype man.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
The Flavor Flav of capital punishment.
Oh, yeah. Mally?
I want to be the half corpse that Victor first tries to reanimate.
Oh, okay.
Me and him have like the same body type anyway.
I know, you're all just skin and bones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pitch a thruples bit part for us three.
Hell yeah. Okay.
We got to be the three guys that get hung in the scene where it just smash cuts to them falling, like the platform falls out beneath them.
I like it.
So wait, me, you, and JT are getting hung while Nathan fucking rallies up the crowd?
Yep.
That's right.
Great. That's my fucking nightmare.
I want to be the model in sheer clothing posing for Heinrich who's eating the peaches.
Yes. An unsung hero of this movie.
I did not need that image in my head.
Who I assume is where he got his syphilis from. I think that's the movie's way of trying to tell us that.
Oh my
he
gosh, absolutely.
He like smacks her butt as she's trying to leave.
Yeah.
So I want Christoph Waltz to do that to me.
He could eat a peach all day.
So this movie, ends on kind of uncertain terms for the creature. So we got to talk about it, fellas. What is the silver lining to Frankenstein 2025?
Did JT get a bit part?
Oh, no.
Nope.
So what is the silver lining to Frankenstein? No, who do you want to be, JT?
I just thought this butler pouring milk in the most fanciest way was funny.
Oh, I know.
Over the wrist pouring. Wow.
Yeah.
I like how Victor doesn't even make eye contact with him. He's just like snaps his fingers and like there's just a guy with milk on hand.
More milk.
He doesn't even snap his fingers. He just holds up the glass.
You're right.
My good man, more white.
Oh. He's a zip.
Let me do this again.
Okay. What is the silver lining to Frankenstein? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Oh,
Okay, fuck.
You go. It's your movie, Mally. You go.
Oh, hey, yay.
How about you both go? I want to watch you both go at the same time. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I was thinking. No, go ahead.
You done?
Yeah.
So mine, I was talking to my buddy the other day who has a prosthetic leg.
Uh-huh.
And he talks about how uncomfortable it is. So now that Victor's dead, he doesn't have to deal with, that uncomfortableness.
There you go.
Sure.
Shit gets like itchy and, and whatnot.
Now all of his limbs are phantom.
Yeah.
All right.
Death is easier than having a fake leg. That's all I'm
God.
saying.
That's what I've always said.
That was my yearbook quote. Nathan, what's your silver lining?
Those sailors get to go home.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, maybe.
Well, hopefully.
Well, unless their dumbasses hit another a batch of ice.
Some of them get to go home. The others are like in half on fire.
Well, they'll get to go home just in like little boxes,
Yeah.
JT?
The old man spoke on some trauma where he killed a man and it's lived with him ever since. So
Yeah.
maybe he found some peace from that.
Yeah.
Okay, JT.
I love that. I forgot about that moment. That's really beautiful.
Yeah. Mine is that Elizabeth was saved from having Victor fucking Frankenstein as a brother-in-law.
Yeah.
You know that wedding ring ain't going to stop him from creeping,
True. Big truth.
Frankenlaw. That's a movie.
You know what? That's a solid 2 out of 5.
Cut that from the episode. I'm pitching that.
You know what? Yeah. Trademark Silverlotti's playlist.
Honestly, that'd probably be a great Law and Order spinoff.
Well, let's say this. Let's say you feel unfulfilled at the end of this movie because we don't get the full rest of the story about the creature and Victor's dead and everything. So
Yeah.
what's the movie you should watch after you watch Frankenstein with our pick-me-ups? Who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
I would go with another Guillermo del Toro movie about difficult fathers and outsider trauma, and I would go with Hellboy 2: The Golden Army.
Okay.
A movie that, hot take, I like more than the first one.
Wow. That is a hot take.
I love both of them, though.
All right. JT, what are you watching?
I might go with Death Becomes Her.
Hell
good
yeah.
pick.
Yeah, brother.
I don't know if that's too like low hanging fruit there, but like, yeah,
Great choice. God, I love that movie.
it's a good watch.
Mm-hmm. Mally, what are you watching?
Fucking The Nice Guys.
Of course. It's always a good fallback. You know what? There were no real nice guys in this movie, so you need some nice ones.
Again, why? Because I watched it last night.
Sure.
Is it because you saw all the sailors were the ice guys? Never mind. I don't care. That's a bad joke.
Boo!
Who this man?
I'm going to go with another movie about how hard it is being a parent, especially to a kid that you don't understand. I'm going with Jungle to Jungle. No, I'm
Oh my god.
I'm going with Big Daddy.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I love that movie.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. So, do we recommend 2025's Del Toro-centric Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a light recommend. I didn't love this movie, but you know what? I actually appreciated it more over the course of this conversation with you guys. There's a lot of love. There's a lot to love here, even though as a whole it didn't totally work for me.
All right.
It's not perfect, but I mean, yeah, it's a great time.
Agreed.
I agree. I think you could see Del Toro's love for this thing across every frame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited he finally got to make this thing after years of trying.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, let Del Toro make his At the Mountains of Madness movie, people. Let him do it.
There was something. What did he said? There was a specific movie he saw that like it was Prometheus. When he saw Prometheus, he was like, they're kind of doing what I wanted to do with that movie, so that's why he gave up making it.
No.
It's been
let
over
him
a
still
decade.
make
Give it a
Yeah.
shot.
I want to see it. That test footage
Oh my god.
looked crazy. It looked like The Thing meets Prometheus,
Yeah.
which I am all here for.
Prometheus.
So that is 2025's Frankenstein. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. If you haven't already, please subscribe, rate, and leave feedback wherever you're listening to us right now. If you want, you can get more of our show on social media at Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Lemonade, as well as our subreddit. You can check out our website, tslppodcast.com, for links to all those places and more information, as well as getting in touch with us if you want to using our Contact Us form. And you can also email us at thesilverliningsplaylist@gmail.com. Don't forget, if you want, you can also join our Discord. It's free to join for anyone who wants to. Links for that are on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, check out our Patreon if you want bonus shows, episodes released early, and a whole bunch of other perks. Patreon.com/silverliningsplaylist, where I just mentioned it, but we have just kicked off, as of, I believe, yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
our first episode in our new mini-series, RoboCops, talking all about the 1987 original.
Yeah.
Could you, Nathan's so enthused.
We haven't recorded it yet, so I'm assuming it's good.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
So it could be a terrible time.
It
It
could.
could be. We'll find out. We'll find out along with you, the listener, when we record it.
That's right. It might be a piece of shit. It might be fucking terrible. Who knows?
But we're committed to covering everything RoboCop for the next 4 months.
4 months. That doesn't work.
So yeah, that's it for Frankenstein. But Nathan, you have to give us a clue for the movie we're going to be talking about next episode, which is your pick.
That's right. Guys, we should still be in Afghanistan, and I don't know why we pulled out in the way we did.
Holy shit.
I can't wait to talk about the next movie.
I can see the future, and it's full of pals helping pals.
I cannot wait to talk about the next movie. God. All right. Well, until next time, thank you so much for listening, everybody. Rest in peace, Oatmeal. And I'm not going to say Victor because he was kind of a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, perhaps God isn't it.
Excelsior.
One of us is wearing a push-up bra.
Hey, it's JT. Thanks for listening to the Silver Linings Playlist. We'll be back for another episode soon. But in the meantime, check out our Patreon for more. Link in the description below. See ya.